So let's do a simple foreshadow combo. I'm going to start with the eyeshadow brush. I'm also going to use my Half Moon. I love this thing. I'm going to link it. If you struggle with shadow, or especially if you like to put your shadow on after you've done your makeup, this keeps your makeup looking great. With my Shadow Moon, I like to place it on the outside corner. Really, what you need to focus on is where this is ending. If you have it over here, your eyeshadow is going to come all the way out here. We don't want that. So we want to kind of line it up with our lower lid right there and kind of angle up. So generous amount. We don't have to put a ton on the inside corner because we already know we're going to put a shimmer there. So I like to place on the outside first. Remember, the first place you place your brush is where you're going to have the most pigment. If you have a hooded eye, open your eye to make sure that you are getting that on there. And then I am just working this generously on my lid all over and above my crease. Now I'm going to take my finger. I guess I could take that off. Look at that. Okay, what you can also do, if you have any extra left on your brush, you can just smudge it along that lower lash line to connect it together. Now, when I use shimmers on the inside corner, I like to use my finger. Don't ask. Just don't even ask right now. And I'm going to go into this color Drift. I'm going to pop this on my inner corner, and I'm going to make sure that I'm getting above that crease as well. Popping it in here, and I'm going to about the middle part of my lid. So here is Chai and Drift and a few speckles of Philly. Super easy, perfect for every day. Same thing, we're always going to start and use Chai as our base. It is such a pretty neutral. It also will help set any cream makeup if you have cream on your lid. And it's just, I mean, it just adds a little bit of color without being too much. I'm going to flip to the other side of my shadow brush. Philly is super pigmented, super dark and pigmented. So we are going to start and we're going to kind of smudge along my lower lash line here, and we're going to create this little Pac-Man. So we're going up and down here. The key to this, and I open my eyes so I have a good guide of where I'm going. The key to this is flipping the brush around and blending. Blending is always key. So making sure we don't have any crazy lines. And then I'm going to take what's left here and smudge this along the bottom and connect the two. It doesn't have to be crazy. It doesn't have to be super over the top. Just really what was left here. When you take your moon off, if you do think you have, if there's too stark of a line anywhere or even in your crease you want to blend it out, don't be afraid to blend more. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take You Complete Me. Make sure I only have You Complete Me. Take my finger and I'm going to tap right in the center here. Okay, we're tapping that in the center, free finger that hopefully doesn't have anything on it, and just kind of smudging it in to Philly. Okay. Now I am going to take my finger and go into Drift, and we're going to open up that inner corner. Okay. And Drift and You Complete Me will blend really, really nicely. Make sure I get up over this little crease right here where my eye opens. And it's okay if you even want to pop like a little bit more down in the very, very corner. You'll see a lot of people pop it right in here. You can take your shadow brush if you feel like you need to blend anywhere, but how pretty. These are super versatile. You could wear You Complete Me with Chai. You could wear You Complete Me with Philly. So this has all 4 colors on it, and then this one has the 2. So Drift and Chai, and this is Chai, Philly, Drift, and You Complete Me.